Hey besties, hey Sam.
Hey Sam. Hey Ham. Hey Ren. Hey Hobgoblin. What's up? What's up? I think we're chill now. Looks fine on my
I'm
end.
staring at it and it's staying in the 3000s. It's playing some shenanigans. That's what that's doing.
Listen, you know what? I think what we can blame it on is if we need to, we'll blame it on me. Because your Sly Cooper stream went very smoothly this past Saturday.
You're right. How's chat doing today? I've already fucked it up, Bryce. It's over.
How's my audio level? Do you need me louder? Do you need me quieter? Am I good?
You sound good right now for me. Now when the game starts, whew, it's Danganronpa dang. What?
Into the room. I know you want to bang bang all over you.
That's my mind right now. Trying to read that. I woke up late, missed another workshop, finished my first Phoebe interview to a job. Phoebe?
Ooh.
I haven't gotten breakfast, so coffee and fruit it is. That is a champion's breakfast. That's what we call. That's Tuesday in Dutch. Oh.
Dinsdag. Dinsdag.
Dinsdag.
Dinsdag? Danganronpa Dinsdag. I don't think anyone.
Alright, you're back up.
Hear me. Oh snap, they can hear me. Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody?
Steam.
Epic Games Store better than Steam Store. Seizure Boy, I don't know my login password for my Epic Games account, which means I have to like reset my password, but I'm too lazy to do it, so I keep missing free games on the Epic Games Store just because I'm too lazy to be like, alright, let's reset
You're
my password
right,
like
they
that.
give free games!
They give 2 free games a month or something like that.
I forgot about that entirely.
I'm always too lazy to reset my passwords. I keep missing them.
Okay, how's the sound for the game in comparison to Bryce's voice?
Test 1 2 2. Speaking.
Yeah, your voice goes into the yellow, and Danganronpa goes into the middle of green.
Honestly, it sounds pretty solid on my end. I'll turn up my. I think it sounds pretty good.
Yep.
I can turn up my microphone just a little bit to be safe, but I think we're good.
Okay, Rehab says Bryce needs to be a little louder. Bryce could be a little bit louder. There we go.
Okay, do you want me to turn it up on my end or your end?
Your end, because I can't turn you up any louder.
Cool. I've now jacked up the gain. Hopefully that works.
Woo! You sound much better. Ba-dum boom 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 ba-dum boom ba-dum boom 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 boom. Let's get back into this. Let's go right back into the Danganronpa. Gonna kill another student. Number 4 is dead, I'm sure.
Share the game with me. I can't see what you're doing right now.
You're totally right. That's not how this works. Amateur streamers. Oh my god, I'm such a noob. Makoto! Hey, Makoto! Right out the gate. Turn up Discord audio, Bryce. I can't turn up Discord audio, Bryce. He's already at 100%. I love this duo.
I have a... There we go. I turned it up a little bit more. I feel like that's pretty good. I'm worried if I put it any higher, when I start getting aggressive and loud and high energy, I'll just peak the microphone, so...
And you'll peak my ears. Give me a second. I gotta turn you down on my end.
Oh, no. Let me turn myself back down then, if that's
Okay.
too much.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Because we want to try to keep me as loud as possible for the purple.
And I'm sure you'll be loud enough, so it'll be fine. That's much better. Awesome.
You care, bruh? Hey.
Did Monokuma talk to you too?
Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and...
What's happening? What are we doing right now? I'm so confused.
Okay, so we woke up and Monokuma was like, "Are you sure you should be all lollygagging in bed? You think something happened?
Dead.
Someone's dead," and we're acting so calm.
Right, and the only people we know for sure who aren't dead are Stoner Bro, Akikayaba, Bakugan, and Batman.
Very
you haven't swapped over the gameplay screen.
Don't worry, just did it.
Sweet.
We gooch. Thank you. Hom, you're
Thanks,
fantastic. Other free games on Epic are Fortnite, Rocket... Well, Fortnite's a given. Rocket League, also a given. Dauntless, Rogue Company, Idle Champions, also a given. Paladins, also a given. Smite, also a given. Magic, yeah, you're just listing
All
off
of
free
those are
games.
free- yeah, I think all of those are free games, Ren, regardless of where you get them. Although I think Fortnite you can only get on the Epic Store.
Oh, really? I thought Fortnite was everywhere.
Yeah.
Like PlayStation Store, like everywhere. Monks is free right
I mean,
now.
like I guess on other consoles, but I mean, like on computer, of all the different stores you can access for computer, you can only access. I think you can only access Fortnite on the Epic Store.
Okay. Nice cam layout. Thanks, my dude. It's pretty good. You're the only ones here? Where's everybody else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to the classic blunders to the something that Monokuma mentioned.
Oh yeah, isn't that because Epic Games and Apple are fighting right now, Ren? That's why they took it off the Apple Store.
Perhaps.
You there? I can't hear you.
Yep, hello? What?
Oh, hi, hear you now.
Okay. It's you, Sakura.
I'm drinking water.
Hurry up!
I got beat. Have my parents died again?
Okay.
Another victim. Another dead person in the streets.
After hearing the clear as day PTSD Sakura is going through, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. Wait, what if there was a multi-kill, or was that ruled out already? It's a very low chance that there would be a multi-kill,
Yeah,
because...
having more than one blackened at a time doesn't raise the chances of more people leaving.
Or like one person killing multiple people would just get them to be more sus within a shorter period of time.
Yeah.
It'd be easier just to kill one person. It took
Yeah, I
every...
think at this point, people's goal is just to kill one person and get out free.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't need to kill more than one person. Like, if Makoto killed Sakura, as long as Makoto can get away with it, everyone else is going to die anyways.
Mm-hmm. So you kill more people, there's more evidence towards you. It took everything I had to drive that thought away.
So, if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday?
Huh? It can't be! That stuff was just a bunch of old memories.
Memories.
Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Hey, Luna's here. Hello.
Hi, Luna. Memories all alone.
Clearly, someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? Who's singing? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook. Do you realize how dangerous that is?
What the heck? What? Why did you say something yesterday?
Wait, I didn't pay attention to Bakugan. I was enjoying the sound of my own voice.
I love how you still call him Bakugan.
Naturally.
Did you already forget my name? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself.
But we're still playing couch. I'm still backseat gaming.
Yeah. What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the worst. Stop saying that already.
There's something wrong with it for sure, bruh. Huh. Did he get like brainwashed or something by the man?
The man.
It's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what's happening in the streets of Gotham to save the orphans.
Luna, you missed nothing. We got into the game and we just started talking in here. Literally, you missed nothing.
That's fine.
Makoto just figured out that someone might be dead. That's about it.
Wait, someone's dead? She's
Yeah,
right.
that's what you missed. You missed Makoto going, wait, someone's dead.
Yeah. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. I'm disappearing now.
Masked.
Yeah, right? Saw the announcement there was in another stream, hence be as late. That's okay. Also love how Danganronpa is part of the shooter tag. Yeah, because
Exactly.
trigger Happy Havoc, because technically you shoot truth bullets.
Oh, that's so funny. Leave the area?
Where do we go? Oh,
Wait, isn't the clue that the machine gun sound went off? We should go check the pool.
okay.
I knocked on all the doors, but nobody answered. Did they all go see what happened? Oh, then what about the second floor of the school? That's the one place that's new to all of us, so it seems like the natural place for killing.
Second floor.
Like how there's a very like emotional, serious violin playing.
Yo!
Hey, Makoto. Honestly, like, what do you think?
But what?
For serious?
About Byakuya. You think he's been brainwashed or what?
I don't know. You'd know more about that kind of thing than me, right?
Huh?
What? What's that supposed to mean? Like, what are you implying?
You're the medium. Well, I mean, you're some kind of psychic, right?
Hey!
Listen, Makoto. I think you've completely misunderstood what it is I do. Just because someone's a psychic doesn't mean all psychics are the same. Listen, fortune telling is like.
Well?
Well, it's totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis, okay? Or whatever that pseudo-scientific bullcrap is. It's like legit shit, alright? You need to understand that. God!
So you expect me to think fortune telling isn't pseudoscience? Sorry, but I don't want to get yelled at.
Mans is crazy.
Let's go. Who's dead? Who be dead?
Who'll be dead? Soon you'll see.
Oh yeah, you said the
And
gunshots.
I know that you'll remember. It's a swimming pool.
It's the swimming pool.
Swimming!
We love swimming.
Huh? Doors open, but these aren't supposed to be locked.
Aren't we? Ding dong, bing bong.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Okay, so
Investigation!
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Bakuga!
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on! And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering, as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door and the door swung open without a sound.
So that means the person's dead in the boys' locker room because they wouldn't want us to go to the girls' one first.
Bryce, who do you think it is?
Wait, are they going to be dead in here?
Mm-hmm.
It is the girls' locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a dude then. It's a dude then. I think it's Perv Boy.
Okay.
Or Taka. What the hell?
What? No more talking for you. I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at, but as soon as I did... Yes. A wild, almost primeval... yeah, whatever. Scream escaped from my mouth.
What?
I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow.
This is so messed up. This is them like there was thought and there was like action taken for this.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's gross.
It's fucked up, isn't it? It is fucked up. And something's been written on the wall in blood.
They wrote that in blood. Holy.
Bloodlust? Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it.
Yeah, Hobgoblin. For some reason, they censor blood to be pink to make it easier to. I don't know why.
To be okay with, I guess. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? Ren, thank you for that clip.
Wait a second. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I was confused. Well, first of all, I feel like everyone in chat is now very happy that Chihiro's dead, because it means no more stumbling, muttering, and talking endlessly. I thought the person who died, the reason I freaked out is I thought Crazy Writer Girl was dead.
Yeah? Toko?
I thought this was Crazy Writer Girl, Toko, or whatever her name is. Excuse me.
Ooh.
But if this is Chihiro who's actually dead, I think Crazy Writer Girl did it, which means I still stand by that Crazy Writer Girl's gonna kill somebody.
Oh, and this is the girls' locker room, Ham.
It's a girl's locker room.
What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head...
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something... Chihiro! Ah.
Ding dong! Announcement time, everybody.
I thought it was strawberry milk.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Okay, we gotta do some deducing.
What the hell was that?
What?
Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you wouldn't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement! Then Chihiro really is...
Naturally.
Okay, so I don't think Taka's... I think Taka's either gonna get killed, or he'll kill someone out of necessity near the end of the game.
Okay.
That's where my thought is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So either way, he's gonna be intertwined in this.
I don't think he did... This particular death, I don't think he's involved with.
Dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off in an amazing Darude Sandstorm fashion, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer.
Yo, Bakugan gets too much enjoyment out of this.
Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn. I couldn't keep her safe.
I kind of like that guy, but only because he's like best detective. He's a dick, but he's good at what he does. So there's another victim!
He's in tears.
Which means we are now in the same position once again.
What the?
What the fuck is this?
What?
It's not a dream. This is a dream. Oh, this is all just a dream. Oh. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Make it stop.
Shut up. Just shut the fuck up, please.
Look at the poster.
Hey.
Wait. Detective mode activate. Look at the wall. Are these letters?
On the wall. I mean, I can't really zoom, so I don't know. Okay, we got... Can we talk to Mondo? Seems like we can't. Oh yeah, we can. Wait. Oh, that's
Just a
the...
second.
Wait, I didn't mean to leave. I went to talk to Mondo. Okay.
Hey,
On the wall? Oh yeah, okay, well, I know what... Okay. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
so
Oh, this is me.
Yep.
Oh, right, this is me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's any kind of dying message like last time. It's just too strange.
But you know, that thing isn't writing bloodlust in blood. Doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood.
Oh my god, one of us is a serial killer.
They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them.
Oh my god, someone in this place is a serial killer.
And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer?
What? Genocide Jack!
Genocide Jack? The murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country? The ultimate murderous fiend creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
what is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style?
Oh, I don't think it's a copycat. I think it is Genocide Jack.
But why would anyone do that?
Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack.
What? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way!
But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
Can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. All my villains are super smart. They're big brain like me.
Ah!
What is it now?
Toko!
Hino is pointing towards the entrance to the school's locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there.
No. What? Why? 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 Why?
Oh my god, did she just rip out her pigtails? Kadunk.
Oh, she faded. Oh, that did not sound good.
Toko!
I was way too happy. Hina rushed over to Clap's Toko and started trying to shake her awake.
Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up!
oh,
Oh, that's right. I just remember what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh,
So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then.
Oh, this isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room.
No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose.
So, since she didn't do it on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up!
As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard.
Huh? What?
Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one?
Toko, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah. What was that? A dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
What the fuck? Oh, she must have hit her head like real hard when she fainted, I guess.
Ah, Ham is sus of Aoi and Smart Girl. Sam is back at the computer and Luna's screaming.
The world has a front and back, a top and in, and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
No, everything fine. At least the stutter's all done. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
Okay, Joker.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant.
It must be the best. We take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me?
If you need help, I don't mind.
Mark is here. Hello, Mark.
Mark, can you help
Hi,
me?
Mark.
She totally ignored me.
Very well.
L in the chat, boys. Can I get an F in the chat?
You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second, rushing to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because
Yoo-hoo!
that's how graduation works.
Then, it's happened again? Is that what you're saying?
Her eyes gouged out. Did they take out her eyes?
Mark, subscribe! Thank you, Mark!
Hey!
Thank you so much. That another one of us?
Chandler, sorry, it's kind of hard to... Are her eyes gouged out? Did someone take out her eyes?
I don't know. That'd be fucked up. 3 months, right?
What?
A fellow classmate.
What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I let you pray to mine if you want.
Minku is
Hey,
here.
welcome to the stream.
Hey.
Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right?
I sure did, chum.
I like how this is slowly turning into you
File.
voicing everyone and I just chill and watch because all my characters are being killed off.
I really hope it doesn't come down to that.
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya
So
later.
please do your very tippity-top best on this investigation.
no way.
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all of our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no!
I hate it too, bro.
Help me!
I've had enough, man. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you want I'm going? There's nowhere to run.
Oh, Mark's PS5 is sitting at a convenience store down the street waiting to be picked up.
Go get it. Get it right now.
Get it
Put the
right.
stream on
Get
pause
it.
And go get it
Go
right
get
now.
that PS5,
Go
Mark.
get it right now. Don't even watch us. We're irrelevant.
Get out of here. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A
long's
dead
a
body
walk.
is a simple
I'd be willing to
object.
walk it.
I don't have a car. 12 voices left. 6 me, 6 Bryce.
Mark, just get like, if you're worried about carrying it back, just get like a suitcase, one of those roller suitcases, and like just take it like it's luggage.
35-minute walk. Oh,
That's a hell of a walk.
but is it worth it?
Get like, if you're, so you don't have to carry it back, just get the rolly suitcases and just put the PS5 inside it so you can just roll it back.
It is on a bus route.
Oh.
We could cut that down to 15, maybe. Depends when the time goes. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not? How much is it if you go full sprint?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. You're all gonna convince me to go this afternoon, aren't you? Mark, that's only positive.
That's the only logical solution.
That's true, but to jump into it so soon... What? Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead.
Everyone's kind of got a point.
You're a
He's like,
waste
why
of
would
space.
I also agree with him. Why would we wait?
And that Makoto's a waste of space? Yeah, you're right.
Damn you!
Can you call ahead? Can you call the location, Mark, and ask for clarification?
True, very true.
A dead body is an object.
Piece of shit!
Piece of shit, Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Oh, I feel
Stop
that.
bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Bakugan said.
Mark, I totally understand. Like, having just to call someone, you're like, oh, Kyoko!
Because
We don't solve the mystery and find the killer. Our own lives are forfeit. And if Bakugan is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
What?
Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, then you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. Oh, there you go.
There we go. That answers Ham's question earlier.
Yeah.
What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right?
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
So then...
Guys, why not limit it to one person?
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. No, just one could totally murder that possibility.
punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna go drop Toko off at her room.
Nice. I'm gonna get dropped off.
Dropped off a building? Bye!
there is nothing
Okay.
to be done.
I've got sus.
On whom?
Let's finish the dialogue and then
Okay.
I'll express my sus.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation tout de suite. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife.
That's true. I mean, she's right. Kind of. I mean, I hate this, but if we want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Investigate!
Okay.
First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. Here, what was your sus? This is something else. This is part of the investigation phase.
Okay, so... Okay, Luna and I are kind of in the same boat right now. So, when we saw this, I was like, okay, shit, this is crazy. This seems like... I don't know, there's something to me that, like, seems like this is motivated by, like the fact that it's in the girls' locker room, the fact that the sexualized lady poster on the wall has blood across it, the fact that this person is tied up, that there's like some sort of conscious, like there was conscious decision making in how Chihiro was killed. There was intention behind it. There was like contemplative action. I feel like this is a character who has some weird fetish or creepy assumptions about women, or maybe some like internalized hatred towards women. So that's where my first thought went to. And then when the idea that bloodlust is an association with a serial killer, my brain went, okay, so one of them is a serial killer. I feel like the person who's a serial killer, like this like genocide Jack or whatever his name is, that it's some sort of split personality, like this, like a Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of situation.
Okay.
I feel like this like Jack killer, it's someone not consciously killing when they kill. That would also support the fact that it's like it happens so regularly and there's no association. I think there's something that sets Jack off to kill people, which is why within the first couple nights Jack didn't kill anyone, despite the fact that Jack likes killing people. Jack's decision to kill people is set off by something. So yesterday's memory trigger might have set off and triggered Jack. And then Toko appeared. And all of a sudden had this huge split personality thing occur. And I don't know, part of me wants to say it's Toko, but then the other part of me is like, I feel like that's too obvious. But I think Toko's my biggest sus, because before Toko turned into like a completely different person at the sight of blood and fainted and awoke looking like some weird yandere thing.
Yeah.
My sus was actually on the fortune teller guy, on Dude Bro.
Oh, okay.
Because with how cognitive he is, how much brainwashing and stuff there is, my thought was he either brainwashes himself or brainwashes someone else. I also think it's important to note that, I don't know if it was last night or what, I think it was last night, we heard the sound of machine guns. And the machine gun only goes off if someone who's not of the same gender goes into one of those gendered restrooms. The machine gun would only go off if someone who identifies as a dude tries to enter the girls' change room. So that's where I'm at right now.
Okay.
Although something to keep in mind, if it is Toko, that dumbbell on the ground behind the 2 a.m. is covered in blood, and it looks like the eyeballs are missing. I feel like what happened is this person lifted up the dumbbell and smashed out her eyeballs, which is messed, and which is fucked. But it would explain the splatter pattern that's gone around the gym right now. Toko is quite small, quite frail. You know, you could argue some sort of superhuman thing occurs when the alternate personality occurs. Like there are records in real life of people having almost superhero strength because adrenaline kicks in for some reason or another.
Yep.
So Toko could have lifted that weight, although the odds are that it was someone who's a little more physically fit. I don't know how physically fit fortune teller guy is, but if I want to think of who's the first person I think of when lifting heavy things, my thought goes to Batman, goes to Sakura. No, not Sakura. Sayaka?
Sakura.
It is Sakura.
Yeah.
It goes to Sakura. But I think that's a fake out. I don't think Sakura did this. I really don't. I think that's a fake out. I think Sakura's innocent on this one.
I don't think the machine gun would have gone off because female going into the female room.
Yeah, the machine gun wouldn't have gone off. Unless another thing is the machine gun could just be to throw us off, because no one's actually hurt. There are no machine gun pellets, and there's no one's been hit by machine gun bullets. It could have just been someone was being pervy and tried to enter the girl's chamber. That could just be another thing. That could have just been just to fake us out.
And we do have a
I think
perv.
there's a number of things to fake us out here. I think the machine gun might be a fake out, and I think how heavy the weight is to fake us out and make us overthink about the physical form of the person who could be the killer.
Ah, theories. I love it.
That's where I'm at right now.
The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. Yep. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Nice!
Onokuma file number 2 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Aoi is a swimmer, and those usually are a bit stronger too, depending on it. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with Aoi, Toko, and Fortune Guy. Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. My sus isn't on Aoi. I don't know why.
She might not be too perfect. Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what do you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. Also comment you guys missed earlier, the thing about Fortune Guy is that he suddenly got all weird about Detective Guy when you mentioned the Jack guy, so that is odd. Hey, he freaked out, but I don't know, he freaks out all the time about everything, because during the first murder, he was also freaking out as well, staying in the gym.
Yeah, I think that's I will agree how much he freaks out at blood and violence makes me kind of suspicious of him, which leads me to think there's some sort of split personality thing. But again, if my thought is going towards split personality, the most obvious choice right now is Toko. So.
That was pretty specific. Good point. Good point. I don't know. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. Clean-shaven Bryce looks so young.
I play teenagers. Cast me, hire me, let me be in your Netflix special.
I don't really know what just happened. But Shaven Bryce looks really good. But I guess I'll be working with Byakuya on this one.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, let's look at the...
Okay, I want to look at the body.
Let's look at the body.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If she was killed by a blunt object, I genuinely think what this person did was tie her up, hang her, and then beat her. I genuinely think that's what happened. I don't think she was beat and then tied up. I think she was tied up and then beat. Which then leads to me thinking that this person would have to have a bit more physical force than her, because Chihiro and Toko are about the same height.
If you think about it, though, look at the carpet stain. It's not where she's hung up.
Oh my god, you're right.
So she would have had, if she were strung up then beat, then she would have just gotten whack, and then all of it either would have gone behind them.
Or underneath her.
Oh, then again, if he swung from the left side, it could have whacked her in the face and then kind of sprayed to the right. But
that's the thing. There's some splatter. There's some splatter action going on. But you bring up a good point.
Splatter on the right.
It's not a flow of blood down her body. It's a bit of a trickle and a drip, which means that I think a lot of the bleeding out happened somewhere else.
I could feel the life draining out of my body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but...
What?
But we're still not sure he did it, is what you want to say? I wonder about that.
Yeah.
There's a dumbbell on the floor, and... This is a bloodstain! There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell! The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell is actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Nice.
Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Kyoko. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seemed to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us.
I want to look at the text in the poster
Okay.
after, if that's cool.
Yeah.
I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. Another family location ruined for me. Like the movies.
But why was she killed in this locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here.
No, I don't think so.
She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came in here on her own, by choice.
Yeah, there'd be more of a blood trail.
What makes you say that?
She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger.
So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
perhaps.
You know, or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she probably was avoiding it then. She wants privacy.
That's fair. I know a lot of people. I know a couple people, like when I used to work out pretty regularly. And like I would talk with people at the gym, or I would interact with people at the gym. I would show up around like 7 a.m. and there would be people who would be leaving at that time.
Yeah.
That's when it began to get busy and packed. Wanting privacy at the gym, that's pretty common.
Yeah. Avoiding it?
Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I could only assume she was trying to avoid us.
And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Just get Ring Fit Adventure.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah, back in the day, Ham, I used to wake up at like 6 a.m. every morning to get to the gym. And now I struggle to get out of bed before 9.
I feel that.
But it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone.
Yeah, Mark's just a hella early riser.
Yeah.
Mark's a 5 a.m. person. I know Turs is a 5 a.m. person. My friend Adele's a 5 a.m. kind of person.
I stay up too late to be a 5 a.m. person. I'd have to go to sleep at like 9 o'clock to get up for 5 a.m. I have to get 8 hours. I go to sleep at
Mark,
like...
not by choice. I hate 5 a.m.
She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others.
So you're saying she could have come in here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she also said would have come with someone else.
Possibility, I think.
Nice.
Sakura's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Can we check the
Yeah.
Monokuma file quickly
Oh, yep.
before we...
Nope. Q, E, X. Okay.
I think it's in Truth Bullets.
Yes.
Yeah.
The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was instantly killed.
Okay, cool. Cool.
So you want to check
Alright.
out the bloodlust?
Blood, poster, and then stain on ground. Yeah.
Okay. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. Okay. You guys are getting sleep? Damn. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder.
I can't tell if the poster has something written in cursive in blood or if that's just text on the poster.
I think it might just be a splatter.
No, do you see in the top right corner there? There's something written there, like "fuck you" or something like that.
Oh, Yukion?
I think that's just the name of the
I
poster.
think, yeah. It just happens to be like that. Oh, okay, good. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet, and it must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Damn, that's it.
What else? Look around left and right.
Door. What about Byakuya? We didn't actually ask Byakuya.
Yeah.
Do you have time to talk? Do you have time to start investigating? Okay, okay.
Talk to Mondo. Mondo, you can talk to Mondo.
Oh, I can talk to him now. Nice.
Ugh, Jude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need is to get stronger.
Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once.
Sure did. Which I guess explains the trip down here.
But did you really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. Depends who you
Sexist, dude. I don't know. But like, you don't need to be like a manly man to be manly. You fucking asshole.
I mean,
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that stuff. Okay, I'm more progressive than you are, dickwad.
the cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Nice.
Mondo's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, then let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right?
Check the bullet, the machine gun.
Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. Very true. Bum, 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 bum. Flotation donut. I don't think it's related. Nice! I
Hey, I got some, man. Are those weights or those floaty boards?
think they're floaty boards. Pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do, but nice.
And now let's check out those, like, ropes. Get another coin.
I can't. No! Well... That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot. Well, I
The
mean...
sensor to open the door. The sensor to open the door.
If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
Check the girls one.
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You called for me?
He had been domesticated. Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up?
Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card reader has all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter.
And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct.
So then, that means only girls can go into the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words,
As such, the killer must have been one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such
Not necessarily.
ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine.
That's a semantic issue.
I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to slip out of the loophole in the regulations.
Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then.
Monokuma blushing.
Since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so,
He stole
Are
it.
you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No
Yeah,
more
I think that's
questions.
what they mean by borrow, Luna. I think someone stole it.
that's what I'm thinking.
You take it and then return it. Like,
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Wow, oh my god. I know you're an absolute dipshit. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall. That'll help you understand what's going on. And maybe I'll have to explain it to you 5 more times before you get it. Nice.
Art reader has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
That bear's so creepy. Feels like the MC is a 5-year-old. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself?
I genuinely don't know why we're here, but okay.
The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. Well, fuck it, I'm just gonna talk to Byakuya.
No, he's not gonna talk to us.
No!
Look around.
A surveillance camera. That's the only... I can only assume the gun is
right.
attached to. It's so chilling.
There are guns at the front door too. I forgot that the guns weren't just at the pool. Oh, okay. What's around here? Other side? What's that?
There's a mailbox here. Could it be something inside? It's an e-handbook. Oh wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here?
Oh,
So you finally found them.
I didn't know these were here.
Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance. Myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox.
Oh shit.
So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did...
It's gonna be his dead girlfriend. Yep, called it.
You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine.
You can take, you just can't be given.
I see, yeah, now I understand. Nice.
Main Hall e-handbooks has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the only one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. Oh well, you're right. It wouldn't be surprised for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Okay.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey!
Now
Hey!
I'm angry!
What?
That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily.
But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, it wouldn't do crap.
I think someone's broke and they replaced it with Leon's and stole it.
Someone used the handbook as a Captain America shield. But then who else knew they would get delivered there? Very true.
Even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point.
It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
So, Dickwad, we need to know.
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing that what its weaknesses were, right?
No, I don't think so.
Hard to say. You know what I
This is a
think?
fake out.
I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be?
Leaving the question hanging
Yo,
in
anyone
the
got
air.
a phone charger on them? We need a phone charger. I need to borrow a charger. I
US
got the cube, but I don't got the cable.
USB 3? Damn it! Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? What if someone took it apart?
Who's alive right now that has that ability?
I mean, all the guys have the,
Oh, the toolkits, yeah. But I'm just thinking based on their abilities. Like, there's the ultimate programmer, but she's dead.
Yeah. I'm right beside 4 different phone chargers. Needing some spare part?
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now.
Bakugan's stupid.
You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Nice.
Broken e-handbook has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Okay then. This should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro! To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. Nani?
Anything else over there we can look at?
Nay.
Okay.
Can I leave? Hold on. There's still more here waiting to be checked. What?
Check the gun in the top left corner. Yeah, check that.
A surveillance camera, and what I could only assume to be a gun attached to it. It's so chilling.
Look left. The monitor?
This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now it's just showing a school crest. I don't see any clues around here anywhere. Dude, what are you
Mailbox
talking
again?
about?
What else does he want?
What do you mean by that? Oh, what do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case.
Genocide Jack.
That mysterious fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what a nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder.
I think it's a girl. I think it might be Toko. I don't think a guy did it because Bakugan is referring to Genocide Jack as they them, and Makoto's referring it as he him, which means that the assignment of gender on Genocide Jack was due to the internet and due to assumptions based on gender, not actually because Jack is confirmed to be a dude. So I think it's not going to be a dude because the game is trying to psych us out with the basic assumption of Jack being a he him kind of name.
I feel that. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Can you show me? Okay.
Don't make.
Oh,
Oh wait, no.
yeah,
we
I
had
saw
more,
that. I saw that right at the end. Yeah.
Don't make me repeat myself.
And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really... I'll let you do it.
Hey, you two.
Oh.
Big trouble! Need your help!
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Fuck off.
I mean... But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me.
What if someone is Genocide Jack, but they didn't kill anyone, and Bakugan is framing them?
Maybe. I feel like that becomes a little too convoluted.
This
Like, why
is a...
frame Genocide Jack, you know? Like,
Very-
why, if someone is Genocide Jack and they're here, why would he frame them if we haven't got confirmation yet that Genocide Jack exists?
Very true.
This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me.
Just calm down, okay, Hina?
Cause, I mean... But...
See, that's what I'm now thinking, Luna.
It's an emergency!
An emergency, what happened?
Well... Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange.
Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Bakya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah. Okay, come on, hurry.
Wait for us, Hina!
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room most likely. You're right! Boing, boing, boing.
This one's Toko's room.
You guys are too slow.
I think you're just too fast.
Go fast!
So, what's the emergency?
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know? See how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff.
Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea.
Is that her room? Yeah.
May as well give it a shot.
Ding dong.
The door swung open, slowly and silently. Oh, something from Ham. Because Bakugan knows Genocide Jack exists, therefore he can say X is Genocide Jack with proof, then people would believe X Genocide Jack did this. It's a long shot.
Oh, that's a good point, Ham. Kind of create a fake out, make them think Genocide Jack. I see. If Genocide Jack is actually in their midst, I think it's a bit of a stretch. But if Bakugan is trying to pretend that Genocide Jack is in their midst and using Genocide Jack as an excuse to fake them out, I think that's a good observation.
Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What?
Oh,
What?
Nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Oh, come on. This is like... this is making it dummy obvious.
what does that mean? I have no clue. Just like that, she slammed the door in my face, and I'm still so confused.
I thought you said the next couple murders were meant to be, like, difficult to solve.
Yep. Just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that?
She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago.
This is you.
I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend.
Wait, hold on.
It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking two things right now.
Mm-hmm.
One, the fact that the door couldn't be opened even by Hina, it kind of supports my idea that due to adrenaline and split personalities, Toko can become super strong. That's my one thought, which supports the idea that she could pick up the dumbbell and beat someone's head out.
What if someone...
However, my other thought is that I don't know if someone's with her. Wait, hold on.
It would make no sense as to having two people with, because remember, one person can become the Blackened.
Yeah. Well, here's my other thought. First of all, where's Taka? Because Luna just brought up a good point. What if Taka's inside? Where's Taka? Because Taka was supposed to come here with Hina and Toko.
Yeah.
Where's the angry eyebrow boy? But my other thought I had was, what if she isn't actually Genocide Jack, like we're being made to believe right now? What if she has a history with Genocide Jack, and that's like her trigger? What if when she says, I need to drive him out, I can't let him be here?
Oh, like it's a mental thing. Like
yeah,
it's
like
just
what if it's like
terrified.
what if she's actually the Batman? Like what if Genocide Jack killed someone for Toko, and Toko's got some sort of vigilante agenda where she needs to hunt down Genocide Jack and get revenge?
Oh my god, could you imagine if, like, a doppelganger situation? Like there was a second Toko who was actually Genocide Jack?
Or what if she's being brainwashed to think she is? Like, wasn't this there was talking about brainwashing earlier with the fortune teller guy, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff.
See, Ham, I think a doppelganger situation would be so cool and creative, but I know it's not going to be a thing because doppelganger, like, I got too excited about it. Because I got so excited about it before and it was a fake out, it means that there's not going to be a doppelganger. That's my brain.
Does she think the same thing as... Does she really think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Togo's so scared?
But whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her?
I wonder...
Who does she like? Who could we talk to?
Who's she in love with? Hey Bianchi, I just came up with a brilliant idea. Do you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure. Whatever.
Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to.
Byakuya stood in front of
this
her
game
door.
is very ridiculous. It's very over to the top.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now making a sound and press the doorbell.
Ding dong.
After a few moments.
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Blackula.
Blackula.
It's
It
Byakuya.
is me, Blackula. Blackula.
Blackula.
It's Byakuya.
What do you want? I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. What?
What?
But don't worry.
Blackula.
I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
And with that, the door slammed shut.
What promise, smartass?
Even Bakula couldn't pull it off.
There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation.
What promise?
Hold on a minute. Hey, Bakula. What was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
He's like nudging him on the shoulder and he's like, stop, please stop. Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, it means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Bakula sped away. Byakuya la la. And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. Le bibliothèque? Come on, let's go in. I wish I was with the character who spoke that had Bryce's voice. Byakuya. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay.
That's the door to leave. Oh no!
Oh, wait.
No, that's
That's
the
the one
door.
in the back.
That's the extra room.
If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside.
Yeah, it's a job. It's a kind of a job like that, Ham. Yeah.
Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Books. There's so many files stuffed to the shelf. What is in all these things? These documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truths for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret
They got
council
Jeff Bezos on speed dial here.
controlling everything from the shadows. You've heard of Tesla, right? Even Elon Musk. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're kidding, right?
Confirmed.
Am I? I'll just let it go for now. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. Well, I mean... There's a wooden box, it's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
that's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. I coughed, though. Oh. We're done with the true form.
We're done with the true form?
Yep.
Okay.
Luna redeemed it again. Keep it on. No. Oh, did the symbol change?
Yes it did.
Nice. Should have waited until they took it off. Oh my god, waste our time, why don't you? What books am I supposed to be looking at? What the fuck? There's a ton of thick files stuffed into the bookshelf. Move! If you're thinking about looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. These things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. That's why I'm here. It's the kind
Wait,
of
does
thing.
that mean there's records on Genocide Jack in here?
Hey, it's the kind of thing that any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful. Huda! Good girl McKenna, thank you for following.
Thanks for the follow.
What do you mean? All those files, there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Heyo, how you doing, good girl McKenna? Who's a good girl? Sorry, I had to. I had to. I had to. I take it back.
Here.
Well, those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? Alright, like, what am I looking at? The lamp?
Look at the lamp and look at the wall. I think we're gonna find a record on Genocide Jack.
It's a lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Doing fine, how about your dandy self? We're not doing great. Doing great.
I got chips and cookies. I'm doing amazing.
He's doing amazing. I'm doing great. My throat is starting to hurt because I'm the only one talking all the time now. You know, I'd really like one of Bryce's characters to show up.
That's okay, I'm eating.
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? No, I'm not. Tell me.
I do.
The entire reason I was interested in this library is because of this room right here. Great. So if I touch one, I'm dead. Can you just touch one for me then? That's immaculate. Also, drink some tea for the throat. Oh, I wish I had some tea. I should go make some tea, actually. Right now, I've got bubbly. It's home to...
Buble?
Buble, yeah, buble. Yep, the black, cherry, blackberry.
Nice.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Michael? Yeah, blackberry's good. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie.
Oh?
Well, it's not that, it's just, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but, I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all of this. It's just too unreal. Wait, someone's dead? What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How could you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual?
I feel like
Normal?
a viewer right now. I'm just enjoying. I'm just
Yeah.
watching. I'm just listening to you talk, getting to munch on food. I feel like I'm part of chat right now.
You are living life. Ordinary, simple, those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Oh, Mark has a staff meeting in 45 minutes. Ugh. Gonna take a 30-minute nap before the class trial begins. Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? Rent the timing of that. The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Hold on a second, you're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this is like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why?
Because he's nosy.
Like, do you think like somebody's actually gonna come in and kill you? Like just for reading that? Are you serious?
No, they're gonna die before that happens.
Exactly, so read your stuff, read your fill. My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh?
Weird flex, but okay.
Okay. Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So in other words...
I already told you. There's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will.
Okay, can he die next?
But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that the victims were murdered, the bodies are suspended in a certain way. Marini, hello, I was lurking. Well, hello, Marini. Thank you for lurking and just being here in general.
Appreciate you.
Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended. The only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and the higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime.
Oh, snap.
Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim.
Okay, so it is confirmed Genocide Jack at that point then.
Now,
Because only Genocide Jack knows that you mount the... Oh, unless it's Bakugan. Bakugan's just psyching us out the whole time.
interesting. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other words...
The culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words...
That's right, there is the investigation that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around among us.
Among Us.
Interesting.
Among us.
Letty went and got some food to eat with her dad when she was on Lurk.
Yeah. So I did lose the first part of the stream. That's okay, that's okay.
Chihiro's dead. That's all we can confirm.
Very true.
That's really all you missed. Chihiro's dead.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty good, but I mean pretty bad at the same time. Things really are starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. True form's over.
Onesie time, off.
What to do? What to do? I swear to God, if someone's waiting. You guys are too expected. Yeah, it's too easy. It's too easy. Looks at my points. Mm.
Alright, so what next?
Hydrate. Oh, scared
Thanks
me.
for the hydration.
Thank you. I actually needed that. Ah, my throat.
Are we really not going to learn anything more from the Genocide Jack cases?
I mean, do we just continue talking to Byakuya? For a second, you got me, right? Posture check. Jeez, sorry. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Ah, stretch that back. Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Oh my god! The boobs! All the boobs! Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped.
Toto, you're too stupid to look at it by yourself. Let us see what you're looking at.
I had reached the page where the photos actually appeared. I couldn't read anything else. I can't read. It's all been collected. The names of Genocide Jack victims ran on for several pages. Damn.
Don't click away from this. I want to read this.
Okay. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. And Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Wow, so much genocide. What up? I'm Jared, 19. Oh, damn, Marini. Yeah, it seems like it.
So that means if Bloodlust Jack likes to kill people with scissors, it's from a sewing kit, which means the murder weapon was a girl's.
Ah. But it's a specific... The scissors used in the murders were apparently custom made with every pair left at each murder.
I guess so, but if scissors tend to be the hobby... Sorry, tend to be the trend, that's... Also, this is all men that are killed, which is interesting. These are all male, young men who've been murdered here, some even kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Chihiro's the abnormality, not being a man.
Komatsuna, Taro, Takafume Gono, Uchida Naohisa, Takashi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima, there was no end to it.
Using a pizza cutter is a superior way to kill someone.
That was really testing my voice. Using a pizza... Yeah. Oh, because you guys... It's a meme for... Yeah.
The scissors, yeah.
But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended the exact same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood.
Wait, where did the murderer get rope from to tie her to the wall?
That's a good point. Now, take a look at the next... Now, take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. I got a sneeze, and it's slowly coming.
3, 2, 1.
Alright.
That's you.
You feel it, and it just disappears.
Oh, you didn't sneeze?
No.
That's fair.
The next page. Profiling results. Proactive, bless you. Thank you. It's still, I'm in purgatory. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night, or during the holidays, either day or night. Weekdays at night.
Listen,
okay, shit.
The murderer knows that the weekend is a time for rest. That's all it says.
Of course. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on those facts, it should be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Oh. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
Okay.
So, in other words...
The key point here is that the culprit may well have had a split personality. Well have one. A split personality?
No. Ham, the writer is Toko. Toko's the ultimate writer.
Yeah.
He's the ultimate protege. Like, he's the ultimate rich bitch.
Yeah.
That's all his status is.
Like the kind of thing you'd see on TV? It's one part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now.
No, I'm gonna be honest, Makoto, it's not that unbelievable. I figured this out before we'd even finished looking at the dumbbell.
Really? What's happening? He's so stupid. Or maybe it isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Nice.
Pick up so numb. Genocide Jack case file has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait! Barbecue! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up.
What's the promise they made?
That's a good point. That's a good question. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
Come on, if you have enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together this whole time? Take responsibility for yourself.
Together, you is for you and me, and it's for anywhere and anytime and all down here in the murder scene.
Yay. Do something useful. Piss off. I'm not singing that song.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I just felt like it was some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one who killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us! But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Okay then.
Alright, let's go back upstairs.
We are upstairs. Cool.
Let's go to the locker room. Together.
Oh hey.
Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me.
Evidence. What did you find?
I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it. I'm sure of it.
But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah, Miss Lindenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too.
Really? What did she see?
Well, it would
She refused
seem...
to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right?
Sure. Okay, so where's Celeste now?
The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
What's it gonna be? What the fuck? Okay, so hold on. Should we go back to that first and then check this out?
Nah.
Nah, okay.
Wait, is there a timer? Can we see everything, or does it limit what we can see?
We have to see everything.
Okay. Let's try the boys' locker room, then the girls' locker room.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Hold on a second. Look at the poster.
Tornado. Huh? This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room.
Oh my god! The person who killed her went into the boys' locker room to swap the posters.
Oh, there's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Nice.
Boys' locker room carpet has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Was she murdered in here? What?
That seems to be all we can see. Yeah, that's it. Let's go back to the
Okay,
girls'
well, I
room.
don't know what to make from that, other than the fact that the posters were switched. Like, I know for a fact Big Booby Lady was in the boys' bathroom before. Because I remember making a joke about it last stream, about the fact that it was in there.
This poster?
Yeah, that poster. Those posters were swapped.
Yeah, because we made a comment on it when we walked in there last time.
You know what happened? I think she was murdered in the boys' locker room. Oh, this just makes it more confusing. She was murdered in the boys' locker room. They took down the poster and swapped them.
Well, what does Sakura have to say?
Damn.
Hero's present here. Hero's present here was especially weak. Her body and her soul.
No forgiveness!
To target such a helpless being is unforgivable. What a wretched beast could do such a thing? I cannot forgive this.
This is
Mondo.
Batman's origin story.
Oh wait, didn't he already say this?
Yeah, you already
Yeah.
said this.
Yeah.
I was so confused by the poster the girl was hanging in the other room, but I thought it was just lazy copy pasting. Yeah, Ham, I thought that too, but now there's something to it.
Alright, Kyoko, you're the smart one. Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
I just realized the only characters that I voice are over here, are in the locker room section. My last 4 voices are here.
No.
3 of them in this room, and then Nerd Boys outside. That's all. Everyone else I voice is either dead or about to die. Toko's about to be framed.
Shit. Generally speaking.
Also, that just affirmed for me that Toko is the killer. You just accidentally spoiled it for me.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, because you
However-
responded with being like, usually, with surprise of being like, oh shit. Usually if I say something and it's wrong, you'll go, we'll have to wait and see, we'll have to wait and see.
Okay. I see.
I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I can't see her face right now. And that's usually a big teller. But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Kyoko and Bakugan are very sus sometimes.
Something besides the investigation? What is it?
Well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
But
so then,
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook. Ah ha ha! Ah ha ha! I saw this coming.
oh yeah?
I think the broken handbook is hers. Her handbook is missing. You'll have to locate it. That's it. I'll be praying for your success. I think her handbook is the broken handbook in the mailbox.
With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing?
I think Chihiro took Leon's handbook to use the boys' gym.
Hey, I didn't speak yet, but Chihiro's handbook has been added to the bullet journal.
I think Chihiro takes Leon's handbook to work on the boys' section.
Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. Ren's making popcorn. You got a mixed batch of Kool-Aid and iced tea? Damn, that might tell me how it tastes. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyways. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Wait,
Extension cord from the library.
so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think
There
about
we
it,
go.
the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's an issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean?
Oh my god, what if it's Bakugan? What if it's Bakugan and he took us on the whole journey to try to take sus off of him?
But what about me giving away the spoilers, Bryce?
Oh, shush. Leave me alone.
What does this all mean? Chandler's a liar.
Let me try to act like a know-it-all.
Hey, you might be right.
Yeah. Okay, I think it's either Toko, but now all of a sudden I'm thinking because of the cable, like Bakugan, although Toko knows about everything that Bakugan does inside the library. Status of the dead body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Here's the one thing: the only difference between the actual Jack killer and this killing was that she was bludgeoned to death. Jack stabs their stabs their victims to death, which makes me think this might still be. See, the reason that's what makes me think that even if Toko is Genocide Jack, or maybe neither Bakugan or Toko are Genocide Jack, but like what makes me think that an imposter might have killed Chihiro is that it's not a dude, and the track record is for dudes, young men, and it's not a stabbing, it's a bludgeoning.
Luna says she thought earlier that Detective Guy was sus, but he would never reveal himself like that, right?
It could be cocky.
But now
He's
she's
very
doubting.
cocky and overconfident. He could have been too cocky and accidentally made himself susceptible.
Is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Where do you think that is, Bryce?
Back to the library.
That's right. Plus, it might help to look at Genocide Jack's case file one more time. Okay, so in the meantime, we're gonna go see where Celeste is. Oh, there's still more I need to check. Oh.
Blood.
There's blood stain in the carpet. Yep.
A bludgeoning?
There's a big blood stain on the dumbbell. Fatal injury was caused by a blow to the head. Dumbbell has to be the murder weapon.
Blood?
But yeah, I'm gonna play around with Val. See y'all later. Have fun with Val. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey, Luna. Try the bloodlust on the wall.
The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood, just like all those Genocide Jack cases. At every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. It's the bloodlust stained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. I kind of like it. It's not bad. Is Celeste enjoying her tea? Maybe. The girl's locker room doesn't seem the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? If they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Nice.
New locker room posters has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook.
We need to talk to Sakura.
You spent a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, huh? Right, Sakura?
Of course. I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
Okay, then let me ask you something. Ren, maybe the posters were switched to support Pride Month? Depends what month it is in the game. Do you think the posters in the boys and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Hey, Bryce.
Yes.
Read.
Yes. Huh?
Read.
I was drinking water.
Oh.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters.
I see.
However, there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
Hey. We have protein coffee? Why can't I have any?
In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix the protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising.
Is that healthy?
It's kind of like taking like energy boosters when you work out.
Anyways, the other day, I spilled some of the carpet in the girls' locker room and I left a stain. The protein. She was murdered in the boys' locker room and they moved everything over here.
A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Of course.
The stains in the boys' locker room.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with.
How did they move everything over?
Disappearing stain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
That's a good point. How did the person who killed Chihiro in the boys' locker room obtain a female e-handbook?
Easy. If they kill Chihiro,
Oh,
they
yeah.
use the
Yeah, you're right.
use hers.
Never mind. Is that it now? Can I
My
leave?
thought is, how did they get her into the leave the girls' locker room? Is how did they get her into the boys' locker room? You know?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
you're
so we have to go to
right.
the warehouse. We have to go to the library.
Yeah, okay, let's go warehouse first. Warehouse is
area?
downstairs, right?
Yeah, I think it's like just outside the dorms.
Oh. What are you doing, you
Okay.
little bitch?
How unfortunate.
Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it! I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough.
You're stupid.
Bag.
Baka. That's the bathhouse. I think that's the storage room. No, it's laundry.
Is it?
I think that might be the storage room. Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
Ah, Celeste. Celeste, what are you doing here?
This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from.
Yeah, but are there games on its phone? Is it just games on his phone?
I see that. But have you
Got
found...
a Nintendo Switch? I want Nintendo. I want Animal Crossing
You-
Edition. Nintendo Switch.
You got games?
You got cake?
I see that, but have you found anything, like, related to the case at all? Like, what are you doing?
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless.
Are you not trying to focus that Chihiro's dead? Did you find something?
Very well, I will tell you and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse.
What, really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
So is her hair blue or white? Or blue or black? I think it's black.
Her hair's more like a black.
She stuffed the jacket in her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assume she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would ever have happened.
Blue like Bryce's color. She is Bryce's daughter.
You get what you deserve, I suppose.
Oh my god. So apparently she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Nice.
Celeste account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
What the hell? Okay, where do we have to go next?
Library.
Can we check the garbage room and the laundry room before you do?
Yeah. Anything new? Celeste Dimitrescu of House Dimitrescu. Washing machine, okay. I guess not.
Leave the area?
I don't think anything will be in the garbage area again.
Probably not, but
They wouldn't try to dispose in the same place twice, but...
I don't even think we'd be able to get to the case.
No. Nope. Nothing. Nothing.
Leave the area?
I like how they're like trees, but then like.
I think
Alright.
it's like an outdoor courtyard, yeah.
I don't see why the walls are blocked here, because it would just. Oh, it's a window to the people's
bedroom.
rooms. That makes sense.
Yeah, they're not letting you see inside the bedroom.
Why would they not? Why? Wait, what? Why would there be windows in the first place?
They don't want them to see outside.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Like if you had that dorm room originally, you would have like a lookout onto the courtyard, you know, that kind of thing.
A cliffhanger again? Maybe we might have to do another cliffhanger. Bryce has to go at 5:40.
I've got about an hour or so, yeah.
Yeah.
But y'all know what that means. It means that whenever we end up doing the case, if we end up not doing it today, I'll have the smallest brain possible trying to do it next week, because I'll forget everything we learned here.
Have
a good meeting, Mark.
Thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. Lamp. Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord.
Yo, Makoto, you want to spell that out slowly? I don't think you made that obvious, but I don't think you caught on.
But there's no extension cord here now, so like, I wonder if nice.
Library desk lamp has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Well. Well. Meeting time. I know you're all jealous. Oh god, you poor bastard.
Check the box.
Which one was the Genocide Jack one? This one?
To the right, I think? Yeah.
I want to take another look at Genocide Jack's case file. I know it's around here somewhere. Huh, it's gone! Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would have done something like that. I can't think of anybody but Baka.
But Baka.
What could it mean?
Leave the archive?
Byakuya, what an asshole. Where is he?
Leave the area?
So clearly there's something more we need to do, because Monokuma hasn't called for class trial yet.
What is that? Archive? Library? Okay, this is where we have to be, though.
Yeah. But does that mean there's still something we haven't discovered?
I guess so. Highlights are kind of hand-holdy, but it's fine. Yeah, it's very hand-holdy sometimes. What else?
What's all the shelves?
Books. Kind of clue there. No. What about the note? Is this note anything? Hopes the Academy stopped functioning. It's about a year ago. Yeah.
Yeah, we read that.
Oh, maybe I gotta look at the box.
Oh, look in the box where the extension cord goes.
One box is empty. The extension cord was in there before. Well, fuck me, huh? Desk lamp. Put over there. Sure, dark over there. Nice.
I'd love to get some money.
Speeds have become the target. Maybe we do gotta go talk to Byakuya.
Yeah.
Leave the archive?
Let's go find him.
Leave the area?
Okay, anybody around here?
Oh, looks like the exclamation mark never goes away.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, we have to check the
Oh,
dining hall.
it means
again.
people. It means people are there, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, not just if people are there. It means there's something we have to do.
Oh, you're
That's
right.
the
This is people there.
symbol. I think we need to go to the dining hall because there's an exclamation mark on the dining hall. We never went there.
Okay. So we'll check out the dining hall and the in the main hall because Yasuhiro is there. Oh, wait. Wrong way.
You like jazz?
Oh, yeah. I love jazz. Move, nerd.
Loser.
Which one was the main hall?
Genocide Jack in the Box. I love that.
Well, let's go here first.
Main hall's back in the main area. This is the dining hall. We already went past the main hall.
Oh, shit. Well.
It's not a part of the dorms. It's part of the school.
Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing?
Same as before, she won't come out, and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there.
You left her?
My head was all swimmy, so I started getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her.
We should go check on her.
Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course!
Of course.
There's two things I'm sure God created, outer space and donuts.
Really?
I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us.
Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls.
See, my brain's now beginning to wonder if, like, maybe Chihiro is trans. But I don't think this game's progressive enough for that.
I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but finally fine with the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe she just used the guy spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right?
You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl.
Yeah, so the fact that she does... It always encounters, but adds to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The fact that she doesn't really spend time with the girls, the fact she wanted to hang out on her own, and the fact that she had a blue tracksuit to work out in makes me like begin to wonder: was she trans? Was Chihiro trans? But I didn't.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment.
Oh, it's time.
Been waiting for the class trial. You remember
we've
where
got
to
1
use
hour.
it, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Begin the class trial. Am I missing something? Hold on.
What's wrong?
No, okay.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
It's fine. We'll figure it out. Ahem. We'll be doing the trial for about an hour. We still have an hour's time, so we're gonna do an hour's worth of the trial. Ahem.
Okay.
So everyone is ready around what? What? Am I blind or are we missing somebody?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here.
And Toko is...
You really don't remember? What?
Come on!
Kidding, just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him.
I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe he would drag a girl around. Terrible, you're terrible.
Phew! So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle into the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki, she was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her, except for the consistent whining and talking. Oh my god, I'm so glad she's dead. I mean, I would never think that. Someone made the choice to kill her. A girl like that.
Yeah, Ham, I'm torn between Toko and Bakugan right now.
And that murderer
and that's
is
when
one
we
of
find out
us.
it was like Mondo or something.
That'd be fucked up. Someone's standing right here. Wasn't Bryce giving Toko the same chatty tone as well? No, Chihiro was like, maybe I could just, and just kept like rolling, like saying the same thing but 50 times in different ways. Hey, Mondo.
Hey, come on.
Did you kill her? Huh?
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up?
There is something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it.
Yeah, I think Toko either did it or Toko is like helped Bakugan do it.
You ready? We're doing this, brah.
Well then.
I will look over the villain because I'm bad. Such a heinous act of a weaker individual is not okay.
I don't know why the killer did what they did, but I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro?
Oh, just bros being bros.
Nice.
That's it.
How very sad.
And Miss Fujisaki, I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe.
I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you.
Right.
Shall we go?
Shall we begin?
I
Let's go today.
I guess I wasn't much help at all on this one.
At least she's self-aware. No one else is.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yes.
I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked towards the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. Oh no, is now a bad time? I gotta poop. The steel block sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground.
Leave the area?
And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my stomach grew bigger and bigger. Even though it says heart. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation, until finally, it came to a sudden stop.
What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Didn't notice.
Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Very nice.
Good, good. You're rip-raring to go. I gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Oh, F. We got an F in the chat.
F in the chat.
F in the chat. Oh,
Oh, I think there was a stream drop for a second.
I saw. Yeah. The red. Yeah, it was red for a minute. Let us know when you guys are good.
I think we're okay.
Okay.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
I messaged Luna for this. She's gonna have to quit her Val game.
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone.
Frozen? No, I'm okay.
No, you're good.
Please find your assigned seats.
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class
Diddly
trial.
diddly do. Put it together and what do you got? Diddly dobbly doop.
Diddly diddly dead student. Oh,
Set skills.
there we go. Have we done this one? Wait.
So we have breathing
Yeah.
technique. Focus gauge recovers more effectively. Effective during. Oh, we have a bunch of SP. We can put multiple on.
Yeah, that's all we have
I
though.
think those are the only two we have. Yeah.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, what do we got? We got a bunch of stuff. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Let's go for it.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So,
All right, we don't need
your
to
votes
voice
will
act here.
determine the
That's
results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. All right, Bryce, here we go. Locker room dumbbell.
Locker room dumbbell. Yeah.
I don't remember how to play this.
Don't ask me. I'm not controlling.
Okay.
It appears it was a head wound.
Leave it.
According
Leave
to
it.
the
Leave it.
Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron.
Oh. Wait.
Interesting. That certainly
Oh.
would make for a powerful weapon.
Which one do we interrupt? Oh.
Well, I
think
we
we interrupt Iron Pipe. I think
Yeah.
That's the one we have to interrupt.
Yeah.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a
Yeah,
blunt
because it is a
instrument.
blunt.
But what kind of
Because
blunt
Sakura's
instrument
right.
could it have been?
Taka is right.
I
And
bet it
it's
was
the
an
pipe
iron
that's
pipe.
wrong. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it.
No, that's wrong.
No, go fuck yourself.
It's all about being an asshole and telling
Can we
everyone they're
agree
wrong.
that the
Sit down,
object
bitch.
that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
Yeah, I don't remember how to do it, Ren.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yay! That's so creepy!
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? For real?
A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more?
Yes, but let me learn how to play this game.
Controls.
That's not it, is it? Hold up. Cancel, skip text, handbook menus, F1, window, auto, open help, escape key, transcript F2. I can't open it right now. Well, alright.
Here, I'll Google it. I'll Google it quickly.
Please.
For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate.
Point the crosshair at the analog pad of the right statement. Shoot. Pressing R. Oh no, this isn't keyboard controls.
Uh-oh.
Class, trial, Danganronpa. Controls. Sugar happy controls. Okay. Class trials. PC. So cycle bullets is Q. Aim bullet is mouse. Shoot bullet is left button. Concentration is space. You can silence it with the right trigger. You can fast forward with control.
Right trigger?
Right trigger apparently is a silencer. I don't know what that means.
Okay, I don't have a trigger on the keyboard.
No, I mean like your mouse, like left and right.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant. Sorry. Hangman's Gambit is aim and shoot. Bullet time battle is lock on is right button. Shoot is left button. Fever time is space. Reload is X. Okay, so to slow things down, press space. To fast things forward, press control.
Control. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Waiting on you.
But there's a way to keep the white noise from getting in your way.
No, I didn't skip Bryce's. I waited for him to say it first.
Press the right mouse button to attach the this is the silencer we were learning about.
Okay, right click.
To attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. So you take aim when you have. So take careful aim when you take your silencer out. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all.
We're good.
In which case, you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck, and have fun.
Always.
Okay. Genocide Jack's case file. What do we got to say about it?
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
That's the one, yeah.
No, that's wrong. I
Song's a banger.
might know
Right?
one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like
Yeah,
that
it
doing in
is.
the library?
Yeah, I found right ham.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
No.
Yes.
It's actually bloodlust.
Boob lust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristics of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know. If I'm not mistaken, it has something to do with the positioning of the body. Bryce, what is it?
How the victim was positioned, where the murder took place, how the victim was positioned. Makoto literally just said that. Yes, please.
I got it!
Boob lust.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro is most definitely suspended in the same way.
Necessarily.
So, How did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it?
What do you mean, not necessarily?
She's not stabbed through the hands.
There's only one logical answer I can think of.
So how many characters does Bryce have left alive? I think 6. And then I think I have 6 as well. Is it 5?
No, I have 4 or 5, yeah.
Well, does this count the narrator?
I lost... Oh, counting the narrator, we're both at 6.
Okay.
But of people who, like, are official characters...
Okay.
I had more students, but more of my students have died.
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
That's how I feel about this game. It's like, oh my god!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
One of us.
Yes.
One
in
of
fact,
us.
it's Toko.
Oh.
Okay, so it's not Toko. It's 100% Bakugan.
What?
This game is funny because shit like that happens.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie!
Okay, so Bakugan killed... Because Bakugan accused Toko this early on into the trial, it's Bakugan.
What?
Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Why it's gotta be so complicated?
It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also for it not to be Toko, the answer is that. It's just not one person, but multiple people, right? Hangman's Gambit.
Hangman's Gambit.
What is it, Bryce?
I don't know what word it is.
So multiple personalities.
What word does it want me to spell? P? Oh, it's gone. Try the S. Shoot an S.
Ow. I don't want to. Okay.
I don't know what word is trying to spell here, to be honest with you. Oh, skit, Z. They're calling her a schizo?
Now I understand.
That's not nice. That's not nice at all.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
You a fucking schizo.
Huh? That's not right. That's not okay.
I think I read that somewhere in the file
That's just
too.
rude.
They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Kind of rude.
Perfectly acceptable.
Oh, okay.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality has to do with her behavior.
Her behavior changed, yeah. Why is he saying behavior
You're
and then
talking
making
about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's just wrong.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
We're fine. Oh, is that dead body? Hey, are you dead?
Oh, she must have hit her head real hard when she fainted, bro.
The world has a front and a back, and a top and a bottom. See if truth and web lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
It's true. Schizophrenia isn't the same as DID, though. I think it's.
Although granted, this game came out like years ago, and I guarantee they didn't like They weren't being conscious of that back then.
Probably a bad translation as well.
Yeah, bad translation or just not being conscious of that when creating the script.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
You know what I think happened? I don't think she realizes she has a split personality. And I think what happened is Bakugo found out about it, or found out her secret. Like, maybe she does know about it. And he told her that her split personality is Genocide Jack. Like, I feel like Bakugan has convinced her that her split personality is Genocide Jack, so she feels guilty despite the fact that she isn't guilty, you know?
What?
I think she's
Toko
being
was
set up.
afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her, of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Yeah, I
This
think
is all a
Toko's
lie.
being set up. I think she's a
Right,
killer, but I
Toko?
think she's being set up.
Byakuya is just Bakugo now, huh? Yeah, just asshole.
Bakugan.
Tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Damn.
This is the real world.
Hom's theory
not
still
some
holds.
romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Yep.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
I'm so sorry I couldn't keep her promise. Did she actually do it? But don't worry, never again. I don't know. Let Genocide Jack have control of her again. This feels too easy.
This confliction.
See, the reason why I think both are possible. I think Toko actually doing it can be Genocide Jack because I saw that coming a mile away.
Okay.
I think that is just as easy as possible as Bakugan setting up Toko after finding out that she's Genocide Jack. However, I think this is too easy. The trials take longer than this, and the trial's essentially almost over at this point.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Damn.
That's the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that.
Fool.
But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it, but...
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed
I'm getting
across the
meta,
courtroom.
Hobgoblin. I'm getting meta.
But in the next second,
I guess this is the closest I'm getting to a doppelganger, right?
Is it me you were hoping to see? Yes! What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever.
No, but what that tongue do, though?
I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
It's a lizard person. Secret society, don't you remember?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
She's so
intense.
Just think, Bryce, you gotta have to voice this soon.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Okay.
This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
I totally called this.
Yeah, you did.
The person, I still don't know. I feel like they're about to be like, but I didn't actually do it.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Is he about to get hot on for her?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds. Just kidding.
Ha.
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
Get shit on.
Thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
It's definitely not her. This was set up to be way too easy too quickly, and we still have like oodles amount of evidence that we haven't even touched on yet.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
And then here's where she goes, I didn't
As much
do
as I
it.
hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
But
Very
I
smart,
can't
Bryce.
imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
Bakugan did
maybe
it.
so, but
Try to
nevertheless, it's the
imitate.
truth.
Do you really
She doesn't
expect
bludgeon,
any
she
of us to
stabs.
believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get some more details about all of this.
Alright, what bullets are we being given? Status of the dead body.
This is where you shine.
Not Jam.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof
I
do we
disagree,
need?
but I want to see if there's any more things we can interrupt.
Okay.
Give it up.
Well,
You killed her.
it's the only one I have to shoot, so...
Yeah. I mean, there's one at the beginning, so let's interrupt the matches of the body.
Yeah, which one was speed up again? Control?
Control, yeah.
You say that, but perhaps
You say that.
When you
Okay, get
compare
ready.
your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches.
Oh, I thought I missed it.
No, that's wrong.
Cat jam.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Luna's back and made some food. Welcome back.
Huh?
Hello.
How's it any different?
So where are we at? We're class trialing.
Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Genocide Jill's a real thing.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
She stabs with scissors.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna get better at TTV soon.
Let me rephrase that.
I don't know what I'm gonna
In a
do
way
with
that
it.
Maybe makes more sense.
Oh, I can show you how.
Yeah? Okay.
There are two clear differences
easy.
between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
One clear difference, it's bludgeon and stabbing, also dudes versus a girl.
In the photos from the other Genocide Jack cases, look at the neck and the stomach. You'll see there's a clear difference.
The victim's fatal injury.
I got it!
Nice.
For one, the cause of death is different. In the
Yeah, that's a huge
Genocide
thing in
Jack
serial
murders,
killers, is that
all
the cause of
victims
death
were
is
killed
usually
the
what
same
matches
way.
up.
Yeah.
It's how they
According
kill
to the
someone
case
that
file,
gets them off.
they were all apparently
Not just the
killed
act
with
of killing someone.
a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method?
I like
And
how
there's
I was
more.
right that
One
Chihiro is
more
a killer, but I was
conflicting
wrong
detail.
that she would kill someone. She
That's
hasn't killed
right.
anyone.
In my
True,
recipe of
yeah.
murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Alright, I meant Toko, not Chihiro.
Okay, I thought you meant...
I meant Toko.
I thought you said killer as in, like, dead. Someone who died. I just went with
No,
it.
yeah, no. I like how I had a feeling Toko would kill someone from the beginning. I was right that she's a killer, but she just didn't kill in this instance.
That's right, the second difference is related to how she was suspended.
Excuse me, tied and not stabbed.
In the photos of the other Genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through their hands. Here you'll see a clear difference.
What was used to suspend her?
I got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They'd use some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases,
Yo, I can't believe
something
Bakugan
else was
actually
used
got
to
himself
suspend
set
them.
up to be caught.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's
Big Mac.
wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
I want Big Mac. Oh, swallow! We swallow Big Macs.
Waiting to be discovered.
It only kills young men.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Wow, okay, that's kind of mean. There was a pattern
Straight up calling her
surrounding
out.
genocide Jack victims and Chihiro didn't fit it. Was it because of the lolly girl? I'm so conflicted. If you looked at the names of every victim, what you'll notice is... I think I figured it out. I know why she couldn't have killed Chihiro.
Because Chihiro was her lover? No, it's because she was a girl. Although I support the lover idea.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking
We're breezing through this, bro.
Yeah,
all the
bro, it's
genocide
easy.
Jack
You know what's up. You know
all
what's
the
up.
victims had something in common.
Happy Pride Month, friend.
I'm not reading all of these.
A bunch of boy names.
Bunch of guys and ages. More guys' names. There was no end to it.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Taco, you're next.
I can't believe I said that! I'm so embarrassed!
So
What the hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle
I am uncle. I'll take that. Thank you.
The mopey side of me just hates it!
Wait, did she just, when she says boy on boy fangirl, did she just say she murders gay
So
boys?
since Chihiro was a girl,
Yeah, I guess
not
so.
an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an
Happy
Italian
Pride Month,
chef
I guess.
suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
Damn, that's smart. That's actually really
I have
smart.
too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy.
Listen, you're really
That's
weird.
not all there
We
is
get
to
it.
It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Oh, Bakugan, shut up. You would have been the...
Damn.
Lowly, cur.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival.
Meeting update, blah, blah.
I did kill to survive. Why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
Very true.
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe
Bakugan.
you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Sewing kit.
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class, envy of the entire world scissors.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Don't know if kids are back on Monday or not.
Are
Damn.
you sure about
That I
that?
get to work from home starting Thursday, potentially only 2 days. Damn.
Interesting, at least you have to stay home a bit. She has the scissors?
She's fully equipped.
That's
How did she
right,
sneak those
so I
in?
can kill anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you.
Gutter dogs.
Bruh. Bruh.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
Damn.
Bruh. Bruh.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Oh, Taka, just shut up and go comb your eyebrows.
The body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
What even happened to her? She was suspended up with an extension cord, hung up in a cross position, and bludgeoned.
And but what happened to Toko is this is her split personality. She does have split personality.
Actually, there is one person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases.
She is Genocide Jack, that is confirmed, but she's Genocide Jack is being framed for the murder. Bakugan, select Bakugan, please. Bakugan framed her because he knows all about Genocide Jack.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through
Yeah,
the
it was
Genocide
him
Jack
after
files
all.
before this all happened. hadn't you?
Because she revealed that she told Toko told
saying
about her
Mr.
secret in the
Togami
hopes that
did it?
telling him the secret would make
Then the
him
reason
love
he
her.
pushed the theory of
And so
Genocide
he's
Jack
used that to
being the
frame
killer
her.
so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glass.
Which would make sense as to how everything switched from the male's room to the female's room.
Well,
Yeah.
Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
I'm
Then
interested
I
to
must
see how he
ask,
tries to get his way out of
when
this.
would you say I began acting
Mhm.
suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
You've always
Looking
been.
back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
And the locker rooms. They're suspicious, very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Suspicious. It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Come, let's start with the girls' locker room. Yeah, right out the gate he said,
You
let's go into
wanted
the
to
girls'
to
locker
girls'
room.
Locker room right away,
Yeah.
right? But since you're a guy,
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
But we didn't know Chihiro was the one killed.
that I'd say.
Yeah,
On
that's
the
a good point.
contrary, there's
we
something
didn't know
very
Chihiro.
strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There's a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said.
He also didn't let us in the boys' locker room, yeah.
That's true.
A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Next, we're going to add something called a truth flashback.
Oh, this is why this one is also so easy. This is also a tutorial trial. Okay.
As
You aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button.
as we progress though, they will continuously add more and more things. So this isn't like, this is just the second one, so it's a little harder than the first, but they will progress as they go.
Honestly, I think this one's easier than the first one.
Yeah?
Yeah, because the fact that Baseball Boy was the killer came out of left field.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, that one was surprising. This one, he set himself up from the get-go. Like, I was sus of Toko and Bakugan from the get-go.
And hold down the left mouse button.
You aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button.
Okay, that makes sense.
Then you'll memorize the weak spot. This memorial phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet.
Oh, Ham, that brings up a good point. I forgot about Leon being written out in blood. Okay, never mind. The last one was easier.
Oh, yeah, if you're right.
This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet.
I guess I more so mean, like, Leon wasn't a suspicious human being. Like, before we saw Leon's name written in blood, at no point did I ever go, Leon's gonna kill somebody. But from the get-go, from the moment we met Bakugan, it's like, this guy's sleazy, this guy's gonna do something.
If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, if you use the flashback feature as many times as you want, if you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your... You'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you?
So I'll just have to find a contradiction in what two people say at once and combine it.
Okay.
In this case, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck, and have fun.
So hold down the left, okay.
Monokuma file number 2.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting
Okay.
weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it!
That's a natural reaction for any guy.
Nah, you're
The
just a pervert.
victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
Okay, it's his comment.
You taking me with you?
It's his comment.
Mm-hmm.
Here in Bakugo's comment about Chihiro being a... Oh wait, that's your reading. Never mind, ignore me.
Because it doesn't even make sense how he could have known before he even found it. Meeting's over for Mark, though. Nice. We need to find contradictions.
Welcome, Mark.
So, you said
Oh, the meeting went
Byakuya...
well.
Chihiro before we found the body.
But he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out,
That's a natural reaction.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a... So of course I would suggest we... There was no time for... What's so strange?
you wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before...
Oh, it's the other way around.
Oh.
Before we found the body, Chihiro.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't understand how they wanted us to do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
But he was acting... If you're presented with the opportunity...
That's a natural...
The victim was Chihiro.
No, that's wrong.
I fucked up, but I figured it out.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
Come on, show...
His attitude.
Extension cord. It's like he doesn't even care. Got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Yeah, he is being very, like, chill about this.
Differences between this case and the other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? Ah!
Oh, the death slam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right. It absolutely was.
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
There it is. That's the one. That's the one.
Okay.
Obviously, somebody
All right.
else must have.
I wanted you to read it first before. Yeah, but it's okay. The item he was bound with was like rope, but was it actually rope? No, it wasn't rope. That is just rope.
What? The difference
When
I want to kill, and I use those same scissors.
When I want to kill.
That's right. Then there must be something very...
Hey, Byakuya,
Make
where'd
sure
you
you
get
get the
it
white
from,
noise out of the way
I'd
before you
never
shoot.
seen that rope before in my life.
Never seen that rope before in my life. A lot of time talking about the future when I'm not there, and a lot of blah blah blah
Actually,
blah blah.
I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
That makes sense.
Let's go.
Because you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
Oh.
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Then Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Ah.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message.
No.
I intentionally
The
made
boys.
it look like Genocide Jack was behind it.
Because
Is
everything
that
was
about right?
changed.
Yeah.
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. Even with those lines on his forehead, as if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
Oh my god, is he not the killer either?
Not disagreeing.
Is this another fake out?
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Is this another fake out?
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second?
Yeah, we gotta get our...
I
Yeah.
think we need to talk about this
Let's
a
talk a little more.
Bro.
Is there a twist?
You've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
M. Night, what a twist.
Is that right? And what, pray tell,
There hasn't been a
is still
twist
bothering
this
you?
large since Aang being
killed
cast as
her
a
in the
white
girls'
boy in the
locker
live
room,
action.
Then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
What was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room. What does that mean? The sexy big boob poster! Can I really accept what Bigakaba said in the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something off about what he just said.
The scene of the crime.
I got it!
I got it!
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
The boys'
How
locker room?
disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, here's my
I think
evidence.
it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later.
Here's my thoughts. Big
along with the
movie
rest of the murder
posters.
scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
Big
I believe I
booby
do.
poster. Nothing more.
That's
all you
right. Big boobs, and
Big
Tornado.
booby poster.
Tornado. We love the boys band.
It's not bloodlust, it's booblust.
Booblust. Where the story suddenly moves the crime scene Byakuya, who'd been so confident up until now. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else. Booblust.
Yeah, it was something
Don't just
earlier,
move on
Mark. I think you might have been on the
without
call.
What do you mean she
Someone
was
said
killed somewhere
bloodlust,
else?
but it kind of sounded like booblust.
Yeah.
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
We got 2 pieces of proof, Bryce. What are they?
Boobies and coffee stains.
Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. There was something that switched between the boys and the girls' locker room.
I'd say go for the carpet. That's a better idea.
Yeah. Oh, first I have to prove the scenes were switched.
Oh, okay, boobies then.
Okay, yeah.
I got it! The proof
The
that she
boobies!
was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof?
Did we already find out what's up with the broken personal handbooks? No, we haven't
The girls'
yet.
locker room was A picture of a big-boobed supermodel.
Big-boobed
But don't you
supermodel.
think that's kind of strange?
Supermodel. Happy
Why
Pride
would the
Month.
girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Okay, relax.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado.
Happy Pride
Again,
Month.
that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
Makoto,
So
you're so
saying
bigoted.
that
Makoto's a
maybe
bigot.
the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls'
More boobs in this stream than I've ever thought about in my entire life.
coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not the stain was scrubbed away.
The carpet was moved.
Moved. Now we can do it.
There you go. We're too fast for the game.
Got it!
Yeah, I know, right?
The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then,
That's
does that mean
it.
that the carpets were switched too? But
I don't know, Leon
why
seems pretty
would anyone
surprised by
do
that fact.
To move the
Damn.
murder scene from
Too
one locker room
soon.
to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
What?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body.
Bro.
By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime?
I don't know, because
Actually,
they got a
an
thing for
even
big
bigger
movies. I don't
question.
know.
If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Stole Leon's card.
To go into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
Plot twist. Mondo and Taka, after their gay hot tub bathing scene, went to the boys' locker room to get changed, found Chihiro in there, and then murdered her together to keep their bromance a secret. I just solved the whole murder mystery right there.
Oh my god, you're so
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride Month. Bryce is smart boy. He figured it out.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it, hero.
I highly doubt that.
No.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done
You
it.
did it for love. Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Broken e-handbook.
How does he know about this?
Who, me or him?
Really possible?
He was in the middle room.
Could
We just
Chihiro
weren't able to
really
talk to
have
him.
gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah, I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the
Oh,
ultimate
that's
programmer,
totally how
after
she
all.
could have broken it.
I'm sure
You
that
can
would
totally
have been
break
no
it by
problem for her.
hacking into it.
Mm.
No, I don't think
Oh
that's
my
it.
god, that's so smart.
She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into
That's
the
the broken
boys'
handbook.
locker
That's
room
the
no
first one.
problem.
Yep. She was able to use Leon's handbook. She could get into the boys' locker room. When she found Leon's handbook in the main hall, there's no doubt. Because it was fucking broken. Let's go!
Really? Could Chihiro really...
She must have hacked. She was the ultimate. I'm sure
So
that would
stand by
have...
the broken one is actually her hacked into one.
I'm
and then-
talking about Leon's handbook. If she had
Leon's
that,
handbook.
she
Right.
could get
Oh,
into the
I skipped
boys'
it.
locker room
Damn it.
No problem.
I was playing around with the speed. I wanted to hear everybody's voice.
Possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten...
I've got it! She must have hacked her e-hand. She was the ultimate program. I'm sure that would have been no...
No, I don't think she used the thing that was in the mail. Huh? What?
Okay.
I'm talking about Leon's handbook.
No, that's wrong.
I love how it distorts their voice. Leon's handbook.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Damn.
Why is he
Isn't
sus
there
all
a
of a sudden?
regulation
Right?
against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one.
You can take, you just can't
In other
give.
words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
And shut
you
up,
can't fix
Taka.
an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no
Wait,
way
doesn't
she
he
could have
know
got
a
into the
fact he
boys'
has not
locker
told
room.
anyone?
So I guess so.
Yeah. I think
Okay,
so.
then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya is the only one who did it? Really?
It's not it.
But still, I don't know what else I could do.
There's something
Hold
sus
on a
about
second.
this.
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say?
Shut up.
There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So,
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
what?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
What?
Interesting.
Is that allowed?
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
There's nothing wrong that says we
Don't
can't
worry.
have a recess.
This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm
She's
sure
pulling
that
a
thought
Legally
must please you.
Blonde. She's pulling an L. Mills.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Huh? For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Let's go. Where are we going?
So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. So Bryce, you gotta leave.
No, keep going.
Oh yeah?
Keep going. We're almost done.
We're almost about to find something out, but we're not almost done this trial.
Also, Bryce, remember how you were
room?
making jokes about Toko making killing threats?
We've already
Yeah.
searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
So I think you want to check it
Be sure to
again.
examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Who's the voice
And
actress?
so wait, there's an actual twist, Tam.
Carefully. Like
Do you know
using
who the,
our hands?
Do you know who the voice actor
No,
is?
wait, no way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Yeah, nice excuse, buddy.
Very
The
well.
English
I'll
American
do it.
voice actor is
but you're a
Erica
girl.
Harlacher.
Hmm.
You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
Erica Harlacher, she's in
No,
Persona
it's okay.
5 as Anne.
I think Chihiro
Takamaki.
would rather have a girl examine
Monster
her.
Hunter Rise voices Yomogi.
So just leave this
voices
to me.
Dina in Attack on Titan.
Sakura.
Yep.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
That's right.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring widely at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
Oh my god, she is trans.
Yep.
So she was actually a he. Interesting.
I mean, no, not exactly,
confirming this
Yafumi.
fact.
But
You're joking, right?
oh, so that's
I wouldn't joke about this.
this is weird.
That's how Chihiro could have gotten into the boys' room.
This is there's
Guy?
listen,
Oh,
we don't
what,
need to
you guys
unpack
didn't
this all
know?
right now, but there's
Heck, I knew
some
that
weird
right off the
things
bat.
with like gender and sex this game is not really treating properly. But okay, we'll keep going.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Then he was a cross-dresser?
No.
I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
No.
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show
Remember,
everyone,
this
huh?
game came out at a time when everything wasn't fully
Yeah, people
fleshed
were more
out.
insensitive to trans lives. Yeah, people were more insensitive to trans lives then than they are now. But
Exactly.
Still, though, just like a clarification for everyone. This is like
This is an old game. This is a very
we'll
old
go
game.
into the. I'll talk about it next time. We don't got time right now.
Yeah.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Bro.
Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial.
And by resuming, we are going to end it.
We ending stream here.
We're ending stream here because you've got like 10 minutes.
That's true. Okay. You know what? If we're ending stream here, let's hop to the just chatting screen. And if I may, I'll go on a bit of a tangent.
Okay, how do I save again? Shit, what was the button? Control, Q, E. No.
I guess I did call this ham. I just didn't think this game would make any like commentary on trans lives. I guess it kind of is, but I guess like improperly. Cause here's the thing that just like this. I'm not even gonna go on a tangent. I'm just gonna like try to put it simply. It's just like this game is kind of so if Chihiro. Like, this game isn't really making a stance on what Chihiro's, like, identity is. If Chihiro presents as a woman and is a woman, but just so happens to have a penis, which is stereotypically male genitalia.
Bryce, one sec.
Yes?
OBS is not responding.
OBS is not responding?
Nope. Okay.
As OBS?
Give me a minute.
OBS silenced us?
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're good.
We're good, we're back? Okay. Okay, so but here's the things, folks. If I'll just rewind quickly. The game is doing a really weird, gross, unspecific thing with like trans identity here. Because if Chihiro is like a girl, if Chihiro is a woman, identifies as a woman, is a trans woman, it doesn't matter if Chihiro has it's this really like weird situation of like having a penis, which is conventionally male genitalia. It's like, are you Are you saying that Chihiro uses the boys' locker room because Chihiro doesn't feel comfortable using the female locker room because of how the girls will respond?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you saying that Chihiro is using the boys' locker room because Chihiro's not actually a girl? And this game's kind of now taking the stance here that trans women aren't women, that trans girls aren't girls, that because Chihiro has a penis, all she was a cross-dressing boy, which is really, like, that's not...
Mind you...
That's not...
Let me say that they explain more about Chihiro's point and why she was crossdresser in the future. So I will say that Chihiro was a guy cross-dressing as a female.
Yeah, but like...
And they explain it. They explain it.
I won't say anything more. I won't say anything more because if they're gonna go more into the character itself and
that's from what I remember.
It's gender representation further on in the game, then I'll leave it at that. But right now, where this stands, this seems like an insensitive invalidation of trans identity.
Of course,
they're using gender and trans identity as like a cheap plot twist. It just seems kind of insensitive and gross and invalidating.
Of course it is.
But that's where it seems right now. If there's more that they'll go into later on as we go into the game and they expand on it more, then I'll hold off forming any like specific opinion yet on what they did until we learn more.
But of course it's going to be garbage. It's going to be a garbage opinion because that's how it was back then. And
when did this game come out?
I think it came out in 2010, sometime before then.
Okay.
So back in that times, there was no such thing as, like, was there even such thing back then as like the LGBTQ community? Was that actually like a whole thing? That's
been the LGBTQ2S like IA plus thing. Like it's been a thing for years, for decades. Like, I mean, I think trans people have always been around. Trans people have always been. I think you bring up a good point that trans recognition and acceptance hadn't really entered the mainstream in Western culture until the last 10 years or so. And another thing that we do need to bring up is the fact that this game wasn't made by a Western studio. So you go to another. Is this a Japanese studio?
This is a Japanese studio.
Okay, then, I mean, first of all, we got to talk more about, like, how are trans lives represented and respected and acknowledged within a completely different culture than our own.
And in Japan and China and stuff like that, it's not as free as this place, let me just tell you.
I mean, Japan's closer to what we are in the West rather than China. You're right, China's a whole other situation. But that is a good point to bring up. A good point to bring up is that the games, I mean, acceptance and respect of trans identities has only become more mainstream in Western culture in the last 10 years, and also this isn't a Western-made game; it's just Western translated. But so, this makes me a bit uncomfortable. It makes me a bit annoyed with how it's being treated and respected.
It might be a little better in V3, which is the third game. I don't know; I haven't played it, so hopefully, because it came out like I don't know how many years ago, but hopefully it was during the time when people are starting to smarten up, and they won't use any jokes like that.
Yeah, it's just when it came out. Yeah, you're right. It came out in 2010.
That was honestly a guess.
I'm not a huge fan. Even in some countries, even less so, Luna. You're right. I'm not a huge fan of this plot twist. I think it's cheap and invalidating. But like you just said, there's more that the game does to build on and flesh out the reason for why Chihiro is representing a different gender than their assigned sex at birth is. So I'll hold off until we learn more before I form a full-fledged opinion on the situation.
Oh, Mark's gonna get that PS5 now.
Go get that PS5, Mark.
Get that PS5. I didn't even play any music because I was just so interested in what you had to say.
Yeah, that's fair. Thanks for giving me the space to talk about it, and thanks everyone in the chat for listening. Yeah. It's I mean, I'm not a trans person myself, but I think it's just important to kind of recognize and like think about that stuff. Because at the end of the day, it's just about respecting another human being, which I think is the bare minimum.
Of course. All right, everybody. Have a good day / night. Bye.
Bye, everyone.